Good morning. It is Sunday the 31st of May and the start of a new weekly reading vlog. Now before I'm just going to turn my fan off, hang on a sec. Before I start this week's vlog, I just want to talk about the current situation that's going on in the world right now, and by that I mean the horrendous things that are happening in America and the fact that people are having to protest once again for Black Lives Matter. Like, I don't understand why this is still happening. Like, if you're not aware, and to be fair, by the time this goes live it would have been almost 2 weeks since it happened, but George Floyd was murdered by a white police officer while 3 other police officers stood by and watched, and it's sort of been the tip of the iceberg, which is completely understandable. Like, I'm absolutely disgusted by the things I'm seeing happen on the daily, and it is ridiculous that this is still happening. Like, and I feel like as a white person who, you know, I've never had to deal with this sort of thing, I don't have to live my life in fear, and we should be using our white privilege to learn and help raise Black voices. I have a very small following on here, but regardless of the size of my following, I am going to do what I can to help, even if all that is, I can't attend the protests, but what I can do is I can sign petitions, I can donate, and just boost Black people's voices. I need to educate myself better to be a better ally. I think all people do. Like, no one is perfect. Everyone can always learn more. And if you go to the links in my description, you will find different petitions you can sign, different links to places you can donate to, and if you can share them as well on your social media, even better. And just learn and be better. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and say that I am not very good at expressing words, as you've probably gathered from all of my reading vlogs and my book reviews, and just I'm not very good at expressing myself. But like, I hope I've managed to get my thoughts across as best as I can. And yeah, so as today is the last day of May, me and Liv are going to be doing a Instagram live at 2 o'clock today. I'm really excited. We're going to talk about how we've got on with the Royal Readathon, and also tease something. There's something. So yeah, I have gone for my run this morning. It was week 1, run 3. So that's week 1 done now of the Couch to 5k. So I've just like kind of almost dried my hair with the hairdryer, and then I'm actually going to curl it, be ready for the live. But it's still a little bit damp, so I'm going to go have a snack, like some fruit, because I am hungry. And yeah, I'm going to try and finish reading the guest list today so that I can go into May fresh. No, because it is already May. Go into June fresh and ready for a new month of reading. So yeah. This is not fun to try and juggle to take a picture. I'm going to drop it. Look. This is all the books I've read this month, except the one I'm currently reading, which is an ebook. Ow, it hurts. So the Instagram live with Liv was really fun. even if it did keep freezing for us. But yeah, so I'm gonna have dinner soon, and then I'm gonna try and finish reading the guest list, which I'm gonna need luck for. So I was gonna read tonight. I was gonna finish the guest list. Plot twist, I haven't read anything today. It is now 10:15, and I know I've got time, but I'm so tired. Like, I've spent the last hour laying on my bed watching booktube videos, because with my Kindle next to me. Oops. Do I read or do I go to bed? Decisions. Good morning. It is Monday the 1st of June, and I'm really happy because I managed to finish the guest list at 1:45 last night. So and it never ended up being a 2-star. It ended up with 3 stars from me. There was a little thing that I wasn't actually expecting near the end, and I was like, oh, okay. But I feel like the ending was a little bit rushed. It was very, very slow burn, and then all of a sudden everything happened in the last 30 pages, and it was a bit but it was okay. And I double checked, and it wouldn't have. I said, I can't get my words out. I've not long woken up. I did say, I think it was in last week's vlog, that I think it may be my first 2-star of the year, and I actually checked, and I've given 2 stars, 2 2-stars this year. So it wouldn't have been my first 2-star, but it ended up being 3 stars, so it's fine. I've actually given quite a few 3 stars this year. I'm quite happy that I've been a bit more critical with my stars, because I used to just give everything 5 stars, but I've got a lot better in the last year and a half of actually giving a proper star rating based on my thoughts of the book. So yeah, so we found out last night that Penemathon has been cancelled, which completely understandable under the situation. But I've decided I'm still going to keep the TBR I'd picked out, but take out my reread of the Hunger Games. I'll save my reread of the Hunger Games for when they do reschedule Penemathon. And when they do reschedule Penemathon, I will create a new TBR. A lot of the books that I had picked for it, I am kind of set on reading now, so I'm still going to keep them for my books in June, and hopefully I can get through them all. It's 12 books. I can do 12 books. I can do 12 books. But my plan for today is I'm going to go have some breakfast. I've got to pop to the post office, and then I'm going to hopefully read. I say hopefully because this is me, and I always say, oh, I'm going to go sit in my garden and read, and I don't actually do it. So hopefully read. But we'll see. I'll update you later on. I am, however, starting today with Ghost of the Shadow Market by Cassandra Clare and others. So obviously me, Jazz and Kelly finished our buddy read of The Dark Artifices, and the next book we are reading on our buddy read, which for me is a reread, is Ghost of the Shadow Market. I love this. This is one of my favourites. I know a lot of people don't tend to like the collection of short stories that Cassie does, but Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy and Ghost of the Shadow Market are actually my favourite books from the Shadowhunter Chronicles. So yeah, this is really good. I really like this. So we're going to start by reading the first story of this book, and yeah, I'm really excited to dive back into this because if you don't know already, this is Jem as Brother Zachariah. So And Jem is my love. I love him. He is my world. If anyone tries to hurt Jem Carstairs, I'll hurt them. And as it is the 1st of June, it is now the beginning of the Make Your Myth Taker readathon. So I'll be reading my first book on that list, which is Rumblestar by Abby Elfinstone. This was going to be on my Penemathon TBR as well, but obviously not happening. So this is my friend pick for the assassin path on Make Your Myth Taker. So I'm really excited to read this. I'm going to try and start both today. I'm definitely going to read the first story from this because this is for my buddy read, and then hope that's only like 60 something pages. So then I will hopefully start Rumblestar. I'm really excited to read this. This is a middle grade, so I don't anticipate this taking me too long. And it's not many pages. It is 306 pages, so it's not long at all. So yeah, good morning. It is Tuesday the 2nd of June. It's apparently only 19 degrees out, but I'm currently in my bedroom, and my bedroom is literally the hottest room in the house, and it feels like 100 degrees. I mean, obviously that's an exaggeration, because if it was 100 degrees I would probably be like just passed out from the heat. But yeah, so I didn't give you a reading update yesterday. I completely forgot. I read the first story of Ghost of the Shadow Market. It was a Jem and Matthew one. Loved it, although it is a bit of a sad one. And then I started reading my first book of the Myth Takes readathon, Make Your Myth Taker, and that is Rumblestar. I joined in on the reading sprint that Ashley did over on the Myth Takes Twitter page last night, and it was only a half-hour reading sprint, but I managed to get the first 40 pages read. I can't really tell you much about it right now, but I can already tell that it's going to be a fun middle grade read, so I'm really looking forward to continuing this. I'm going to read more of this today, and I'm not going to say hopefully, because I am going to read some of this today. I'm going to go downstairs and sit in my garden in the shade and read. So I don't know how, but I've managed to get sunburn. Like I have no idea how, because I've like been in the shade all day, apart from when I went for my run at 7:30 this morning. Did I get burnt running around the park? Did I get burnt sitting under the shade? I don't know, but this, like, it's actually hot to the touch, which is great. I'm gonna put some after sun on. I also realised I haven't done my blog post for tomorrow. I've almost finished it though, so it's fine. I managed to read more of Rumblestar. I'm 120 pages in now, and I really like it. I love Utterly. Utterly cracks me up. Brilliant. She's absolutely brilliant. But yeah, so I will give you more of an update tomorrow when I've read more of this, but I'm literally going to finish my blog post, schedule it, and then go to bed. Good morning. It is Wednesday, the 3rd of June. I have got dressed, put some makeup on, because I'm going to film an unboxing today. Both my fairy loot came on Monday, and then my Lit Joy came yesterday. So I think I'm going to film one today and then one tomorrow maybe. And I'm going to try and get as much reading as I can today. And yeah, so also for someone who had about an hour and a half sleep, I think I look pretty good. Like, you can't see bags too badly. I'm gonna take that as a win. So I got no reading done. Instead I napped for an hour and a half. It's now a lot later. I napped, I woke up, I had dinner, watched a bit of TV, didn't really pay attention to it, and now I'm back in my bedroom. I did get an Amazon parcel today, and I'm still like lost for words. So I didn't actually realise this was on my public Amazon wish list. I thought this was on my private one. Like, I distinctly remember putting it on my private one, or at least I thought I did. Like this was not supposed to be on my public one. But Kyra, who I met at a book signing last year, got this for me. And I'm still like, I'm gonna show you it. That's right. You are looking at the first 3 of the Harry Potter books in the illustrated collection. I genuinely have no words whatsoever. So, I was supposed to read the second short story in this book today for my buddy read with Jazz and Kelly. I, don't ask me how I did it, started reading the third one. So I read the third one and then I read the second one. It's lucky there's not like a massive order to these ones, and I've read it before. So it just means that I'm ahead on the buddy read now, and it means tomorrow I can focus on reading Rumblestar, because I'm only on page 120 and I haven't read any of it today, and I really want to read it. So it's like almost 11:30, so I'm gonna head to bed now. And yeah. Good morning. It is Thursday, the 4th of June, and sorry about the siren in the background. So I have just got to my park to do my run, and I can literally see 3 people. I love it being this empty. Maybe it should not be sunny more often. That's a lie. Like, don't do that. I like a bit sunny, even though the sun doesn't like me. But yes, I'm just literally doing my warm-up walk, and I'm about to start actually running. Yay! So I've done it. That was so much easier than the last few runs. It was still hard though, but I can feel that I'm starting to improve again, which is great. Good morning. It is Friday the 5th of June, and boy am I tired. I didn't get a page of a book read yesterday, like at all, and I'm annoyed. So today I am gonna make it my mission to try and finish Rumblestar, because there's about 170 pages left and I want to try and finish it today. I'm also going to try and take some pictures for Instagram. That one, don't know if it'll happen. So yeah, that is basically my plan. I've literally just woke up. It's like 7:30. So yeah, I'm gonna go have breakfast. I'm so hungry and I need coffee. So, whilst writing my review for the guest list, I actually decided to change my star rating, and like I was typing up the review and I was thinking about it and I was like, no, this isn't a 3-star, this is a 2-star. So I've actually changed it to a 2-star now. But I've written the review for that, which I'm really happy about. I have edited most of this week's vlog. It's just going to be today's stuff, and tomorrow's stuff I've got to add and edit. And I'm now writing another review, and then I'm going to hopefully edit another video, maybe 2, because I've got 2 unboxings to edit. But I did really want to finish reading Rumblestar today, but I don't know if it's going to happen, so we'll see. But I did want to show you, I got some really cool book mail today from Galant's. So I actually requested this when, I got the email to say that it was available for request, and I was like, that sounds really good. So it is Stormblood by Jemisin. I'm not sure if that's right, but this is a sci-fi, and it sounds really good. So definitely check out the blurb for that. Good morning, it is Saturday the 6th of May and it's still actually quite early. It's only 9:30. I have been for my run. That's week 2 of the Couch to 5k done. The dogs have been for a walk and she is like, Bebo, Bebo. She's like worn out now. I am gonna do a little bit of like Instagram picture planning, and then I'm going to read. I'm actually going to read. Like, I'm not gonna say, oh, hopefully I'm gonna read. I am going to read. So I've had a really productive day. I've taken loads of Instagram pictures. I got 2 videos uploaded, ready to go live this week. And now I'm trying the hot chocolate that came in the May Luma crate box. I'm excited to see how it comes out. And I'm going to finish Rumblestar today. I've got about 50 pages left, so yay! So update, the hot chocolate was nice, but it wasn't the best hot chocolate ever. But that's fine. It's quite a bit later now. It's like, I think it's like almost 10 or something. But I finished Rumblestar. And so this is showing on Goodreads as a standalone. But this is where I'm a little bit confused, because in the back of this book it says, get ready for the next adventure in the Unmapped Chronicles, Jungle Drop. So, and I had a look, and so like basically the Unmapped Chronicles are like different like kingdoms kind of, and obviously Rumblestar's one, Jungle Drop's another, and I'm guessing there's going to be one for each of the Unmapped kingdoms. I mean, this actually says come in May 2020, but I checked and it's actually been pushed back to October for the sequel. But I think it's the sort of sequel where you can read them as standalones, because by the sounds of it, it's different characters to the ones in this. So, okay. But also, I was really confused because on Goodreads, it shows as Rumblestar and Jungle Drop, but then it also shows the books as a different name as well, and I'm like, huh, but I like these ones. I also got a ebook from my library app. It was only 34 pages long, but so I read that today as well, and it is The City Born Great by N.K. Jemisin. So I've heard a few booktubers talk about N.K. Jemisin's books. Justina, I should read that in particular. And basically this was a novella which it came out in 2016 according to Goodreads. It's a novella of the new book that has just come out. I think it's called The City We Became. I'll check that. But yeah, and that sounds really good. And yeah, so I thought I would give the novella a go, and I gave it 3 stars because I was a bit confused by it, but it made me interested for the main book, so I'm okay with that. Plus 3's not bad. That's not bad, that's just average, so I'm fine with that. And I do actually have N.K. Jemisin's trilogy, like the Broken Earth trilogy. I bought books 2 and 3 in the works about a year and a half ago for £1 each because they was on sale, and I was like, oh, it sounds like a really good series. I'm gonna buy books 2 and 3 because I'm probably never gonna be able to get them for £1 each again, and I'll get the first book at some point. I ended up putting it on my Amazon wish list, and my friend Moon got it for me for my birthday, so I now have the full trilogy. But I haven't read any of them yet because it's rare I read a book that's been on my shelf for less than like 6 months, and my birthday was only like 2 months ago. 2 months. But yeah, I'm trying to decide what book to read next, and I can't decide. So Rumblestar was my first book for my Myth Takes TBR, and so the next book on my Myth Takes TBR is The Shadows Between Us, but I don't know, I'm not really feeling that at the moment, so I'm thinking I might go off TBR and read something on my Kindle. Actually, I think I might read Cinderella is Dead because I have an e-arc of that and I really want to read that, so I think I might read that. I am going to attempt to do the Fairyloot read along for the April book, which was Incendiary, and that starts on Monday, so I'm going to see if I can get Cinderella is Dead read tomorrow. I don't know if I want to start it now because I'm quite tired. I think I'll see. I might start it tonight, but I am going to wrap up this vlog now because it is Saturday night. And yeah, so that's the end of another vlog week, and yeah, so I will see you next week, but don't forget to hit the like button if you liked it, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget, in the description there will be a link to like loads of resources where you can sign petitions, donate, and just educate yourselves on Black Lives Matter. So if you want to do that, that would be great. I am still checking it quite often to see if there's anything new to sign, and also like the educate me bit. So hopefully everyone else is too. But yeah, so that will all be in my description, and I will see you next week. Bye.